Hello everybody, Prince of the Bear here. We're back in Port Orleans, Riverside for...
the Riverside Mill Food Court.
Yes, we have not come to this place in a while and...
2019, I think?
People like food courts. We're going to court some food.
Be sure to subscribe and have a dream.
Go ahead, the girl.
Trial and true, always vegan wine that we can get at any resort, the Rosa Regale. Beautiful rosé. Last time we had this was at Sassagoula, and now we are here at Riverside Mill doing the same thing. Perfect on a hot day, perfect on a cool day, perfect on any day. 4 out of 5 Rosa Regales.
I cringe to think about how much just this tiny bottle of wine costs us here. And we could probably buy a full-size bottle of wine here at the resort. If you're driving to Disney, do yourself a favor and stop at your nearest adult beverage convenience store and pick up a bottle twice as big, 3 times as big, 4 times as big, for probably the same price, if not cheaper, if you're a wine drinker. Ooh. Nice fruity taste. Carbonated. Feels like something designed to give you a very, very bad hangover after you realize how many of these you're drinking tonight. Decent flavor though. 3 out of 5 plus.
The beer that Bear really didn't like, and then the more I ordered it, now he's ordering his own grapefruit beer. This is the world we live in now. Bear likes grapefruit beer. I think it's a staple, especially if you've never been to Disney before. You have to try this beer. Don't try any other version, because we've tried other flavors and they're not as good. You gotta get the grapefruit. I don't even like grapefruit, and I love this. Grapefruit. I'll give it 4 to 5 grapefruits.
I will give the credit where the credit is due. This is all the princess's fault. I absolutely despise this beer the first time I tasted it. I thought it tasted like Kool-Aid mixed with a Hefeweizen. And yet here I am, willingly ordering these things time after time now. A nice familiar taste. We have tried the pomegranate version of this at one of the festivals at Epcot, and I absolutely hated it. But this, every single time I drink this, I get more and more addicted. I think maybe it's a beer playing the long game. Stick with it. 4 out of 5 plus.
This is the vegan jambalaya. Now on the menu, it's the same as it is at Sassagoula. The only thing that does have the leaf icon on it is the Impossible burger. It's the same exact burger that we had in the Sassagoula video, so if you want to see that, watch that review. Literally the same. The other option that both quick service locations has is this vegan jambalaya. So I got the vegan jambalaya this time, and it reminds me very much of the Boat Rights jambalaya. I'm gonna try it here. It didn't take very long to come out. Nice and flavorful, a little tomatoey, very light on the kick. I would say it's like a 2 out of 10 on the heat scale. I don't even think Bear will notice that it's spicy at all. I actually quite like this. Equal to, if not better than, the jambalaya that I remember from Boat Rights, though it's probably the same exact jambalaya. I'm gonna give it, it's so good. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5 jambalayas. I think that Tiana would approve, 100%.
Here you have a plant-based jambalaya. Looks like it has all the fixings. Definitely has a jambalaya smell. The nice like smell of a good roux with what looks to be grilled eggplant on top. Got some tomatoes, the usual peppers in here. Nice like tomato base at the bottom. There is some yellow squash in here. Pumped with the veggies. I'm happy about that. I am gonna take a little bite of this grilled eggplant from the princess. Take the whole thing?
Yeah.
Alright. Ooh, nice little steaming hot fork. Smoke is still coming off of it. So it doesn't melt my insides. I am super excited for this. I almost got the jambalaya, but I thought I'd go with something different. So I'm glad at least the princess gets to try some. Okay. Even though they had to make it in the back, it definitely feels like they took their time with it. A lot of those flavors of the roux all mixed in with the rice and everything else. I think it tastes really good. The grilled eggplant is a surprise. Like, we've tried to cook eggplant at home, and this is really hard for us to work with. Like, it's all mushy depending on how you cook it. This has some nice, solid texture and nice grill marks without being like overly chewy or mushy. So it's actually not bad. It doesn't like interfere with any of the other flavors in the jambalaya. So it's a really good flavor. I am surprised. Having had the Impossible at Tassigula, I do think this is a superior choice. For you people who want to avoid alt meat, and there are all sorts of reasons you want to do that, both flavor and the sort of processed nature of it, I think this is a far better choice. I could go with a little bit more spice. Princess is right, I take some no spice. I'm literally 0 out of 10. And I think sometimes they have hot sauce here, which I probably walk right by. But as it is, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 plus. So here we have one of the Walt's favorites, the 50th celebration chili with a side of cornbread, which it does not come with, but I really wanted the cornbread. I am a sucker for cornbread and highly judgmental of cornbread in all of its different forms. We got it at Boatwright the last time we went, and I wasn't completely in love with it. It was okay. It's a lot better than I was expecting, but I am extremely judgy when it comes to my bread/corn. It's okay. It's like half a step on the dry side. It's edible. But definitely the best cornbread I've ever had. I actually think Boatwright cornbread was better than this. Give it 2.5 out of 5 plus. It'll get you by. But it's not going to win any awards, that's for sure. And then we have the celebration chili with a huge chunk of cheddar in here, which luckily has had a chance to melt as it's sat here. They give you like the bread lid as well, just in sort of like in 2 little halves. It looks like a nice hearty portion. It looks to be what, like just beans and beef chili with a little bit of cheddar on top. Let's go ahead and just give the cheese a little stretch test. Yeah, there we go. That's what you guys came here for. You don't care about us rating the food, you just want to see us play with the food. For chili, I could probably accuse it of being a little bit thin. It's not like completely liquidy, but it tastes more like chili I'd put on top of like a chili dog, and less of like a chili you would serve in a bowl. Now, some people like their chili thin. I prefer a heartier chili. It's more of a preference thing. What's good is the flavor's all there. It's balanced, not too salty, not too spicy. It's got spices, but it's not spicy. And the cheddar adds a nice dimension. You're looking for something on a cool morning, or cool lunch day, whatever, if that ever happens around here. It's not terrible. I don't get celebration from it. It's not bad. It's like one of those ones that's like, well, would I eat this again? Would I come here and just order this? Probably not. It's not a terrible option. 3.5 out of 5 plus. Probably higher than it deserves. I don't know the logistics of eating anything in a bread bowl, so I'm not really sure how I got here with still like 2 scoops of chili left. But I want you guys to tell me, how do you eat your bread rolls? Do you eat everything inside and then do you eat the bread, or do you like eat half and you eat the bread? I really don't know how I ended up with like a quarter of bread bowl with a bunch of chili still left in it. Rating stands. Riverside Mill Food Court, complete with your own mill.
That doesn't actually give you any power for anything because it's fake.
Completely decorative.
Yeah.
Completely decorative.
But anyway, it was delicious. I enjoyed it.
It's what a surprise.
I might convince Bear to walk over to French Quarter and get beignets. Still the only place you can get beignets. But the jambalaya for vegan, I think, is an excellent option.
It's a whole dish.
Especially if you don't want an alt meat of any kind.
We've always felt like people have slept on the Riverside and French Quarter resorts.
Yeah.
I don't know why more people don't come to Port Orleans. It's always like nice and peaceful, relaxing here. Get your eat on, go for a beautiful walk along the river.
This is his favorite resort.
Take a boat up to the French Quarter, go to Sassagoula, go to Scat Cats.
Go
like,
to Disney Springs.
Why are you not here? Let me know in the comments. If there's anywhere else you'd like to see us go, of course, that's also going to be a place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe.
You heard the girl.
And like this video and hit the notification bell. And if you don't comment, Bear is just going to thrust himself into the river and get who knows what kind of disease in that Florida water. You don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows.
I'm taking the camera with me. But you heard the girl.